Hello everybody, welcome. Okay, so yeah, we're waiting for Locke because he is extremely late. We all need to shun him when he gets in here because he bro is late. I'm just kidding, we're not gonna shun him. He's doing something more important than streaming. Because believe it or not, we have lives. We have lives. Oh, yo, Locke just sent me a message. Hold up.
I'm almost home. Just got to take care of my dog. Set up stream, which it's already mostly set up, and then I'll be good to go live. I do apologize on the wait. As I said, had to check in on my grandma. But yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll be here momentarily. Wait, hang on, I gotta. We're gonna be. What's it called? Playtime Chapter 3. Yeah, we're just gonna play some Chapter 3 while we wait. I still will never understand why it does that. Center it. Send, alright. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're just gonna be waiting for Locke. Oh, yo, we got 2 people in here. Yeah. We gotta shun them. I'm just kidding. Alright, you know what? Let's see how far we can get before Locke gets here. Speedrun challenge. Alright, let's do this. Run it up. I really don't like how they added task cards. It's just like they spoon feed the game to you. Like, fine, have it, but I don't like how you can't turn them off. Go time, go! Or don't go time. My girl, I had her do this part and she was like struggling so bad with it. I'm just like, girl, it's not that hard. Yup, double trouble. They just so astronomically coped with this chapter, bro. See if Locke's here yet. Wait, no, I gotta get close. My Discord's been acting real finicky lately, so. Okay, bro. I love it. Alright, but yeah, just waiting for Locke. This is probably the most appropriate thing to do, because it's still on topic. Grab the battery. Sorry, where'd the other... Oh. And this is where we came in.
I'm Bubba Elephant, always remember.
Alright guys, we gotta hurry up. Locke, is that you calling? Oh wait, no it's not.
Hey, can you hear me?
I didn't order a yappuccino, bro.
Open the door.
Oh.
Whoa! Did you do that? I guess that's where Catnap
Nah, it's kind of
found
like
you.
what Poppy did.
I know you're probably mad at Poppy for not letting you
I'm a little
escape,
upset we are gonna have to wait
but
like
she
probably
needs you.
2 years for the next
We need
chapter.
you.
But
You are our mission. Together, we can save a lot of people, including you.
well, I would have been
Straight
saved.
ahead.
Here's the thing, bro. I would have been saved if Poppy would have left me leave, but no.
Smiling
So don't
glitter.
try to use
There
myself
used to
being
be
saved as
8 of
leverage,
them,
because
I think.
you ain't selling
Now
that
it's
to me.
just him. Playcare is his church, his hunting ground, whatever he wants it to be. You better get moving quickly.
Alright. Come on, let me open Discord. Alright, there we go.
Hello. My name is
Man, there's a lot of
Elliot Ludwig.
yappuccinos here, bro.
When you look around at the world today, what one thing
No
do you think
seatbelts.
it needs?
Oh, there's a
more?
boogie bot sticker.
I asked around once. Money.
Oh wait, no,
I
maybe
never
it's
have
not a
enough.
sticker. It's just a decal.
Understanding I can never get
Oh yeah,
any.
that's a decal. There.
Faith, the common
What is
man
that?
has lost it.
What's that
Each
decal?
answer was different, and I could perhaps see some little truth in each.
I
But
cannot
I
see what
think
that
each
is.
was also missing something.
Backpack.
Something simple. You see, not one of them could muster a smile.
Look, is any of that eligible?
A smile is hope. A smile is love.
Like this just blew my mind. Like how,
is understanding.
first of all, how big they were
And there
able
is
to make this
nothing more
environment.
gratifying
I'm sure
to
a lot
my
of it's
soul
like
than
kind of like a
being the
green
reason
screenish
for a
kind of thing,
child's
but still the
smile.
illusion. Even
To
if
be
that
the
is true,
spark
the
that
illusion is
ignites
still
all
really,
their
really
hopes
good.
and dreams. For it is only through hopes and dreams that we
It's
may
also
create
crazy how
a better
big
world.
this is for like
One where our children need not be
Playtime
afraid.
Co. Like, bro,
One where they are protected.
the energy
After all,
itself, energy
this
bill
company
itself
and
is
its
so
toys
much.
are nothing
But
without them.
the land,
These
the amount of
children
underground
deserve
land
to
space
smile.
and stuff.
They deserve to love. And they deserve a safe home. That is why it is with enormous pleasure that as the founder of Playtime Co., I announce Playcare, our very own on-site orphanage. But it's not
Alright, y'all, it's
only
almost
that.
done.
It's a school, a playhouse, a place to belong. Our very own ecosystem beneath the surface, dedicated in every inch and detail to ensuring a child's smile. Its teachers and counselors, mothers and fathers, until such a time they have all of that in you. May Playcare bring joy, inspiration, and smiles.
Oof, sorry, y'all. I almost fell asleep because this is so boring. Locke, is that you? Oh, no, it's just Ollie.
It's me again, Ollie. Cool place,
No,
right?
really? It's Ollie?
Kids used to live here. Now look at it. Anyways, do you see that statue in the middle of the room? Take the stairs that go under it. There's a really cool room in there that powers literally all of Playcare. I can give you a key down there. So, you got the key. Now the question you're probably asking yourself is,
Nothing.
where does it go?
I'm not
Well,
asking that.
head back out, and you should find a door just to the left of the cable car you took down here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Chapter 3 is my favorite chapter. But however, the one thing I feel like it lacks in is like just the whimsical, not the whimsical, I don't really know what to describe it, but like the
Welcome
environment.
to the gas production
Oh my
zone.
gosh, Ollie,
The
quit
beating
your
heart of
yapping.
the whole evil Playcare system. All that gas you see coming from the machine is made right here in the factory. It's called the red smoke. Right now, it's all
that
headed
music?
off to the right. We need to make that red smoke go left instead.
I never
That's
noticed
how
that.
we can get to him. The machine will probably...
Oh, Locke is calling.
Some people say I'm late.
Hey, Locke. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
All right, there we go.
What I was saying though is some people say I'm late. I say, hey, I'm
Fashion
early.
Fashion week.
Nah, time is a human-made concept. I concepted that I'm on time actually right now.
You identify as on time as well. You can be anything.
Exactly,
It's 2024.
exactly.
You can be anything, bro, and you identify to be as on time.
That's why it pisses me off that sorry, I shouldn't use profanity on stream, but a while back Walmart was giving me a hard time. They're like, yo, you never show up to work on time. I go, hey pal, actually I'm extremely early. And they go, whoa, you're 8 hours late to every shift. Okay, sorry, I'm making a joke, it's not landing. You can stop me. I'm tired. All right, let's get it. I was gonna go somewhere with it, but
Oh yeah, I was just I told everyone I was just speed running chapter 3 to see how far I'd get before you get here.
I seen that. I commented kill Locke, but for some reason it never went through. Apparently trying to convince people to commit murder is against terms of services or something. Weird. Strange, suspicious. That's weird.
All right,
Okay,
oh,
I am going to have the stream set up on my end. Dude, I'm not sure if you know this. This is going to be the stream that's going to push me to 5.4k subs. It's going to be pretty
nice.
great. I'm already on streamer mode because I know you're streaming. Let's see here. All right, I will be ready in just one more second because
All
I'm
right,
going
I'll
to set
get
up
everything
the
all set
double
up.
streams. All right, sounds good.
Tiger.
There he goes, saying the N-word again.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. I'm just being stupid.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to see her reaction. You were flabbergasted. You're like, what? That was before the call, not during. Oh, that's great. That's... Gives me the SpongeBob itch. Me when YouTube demonetizes me.
Hello, I cannot pronounce that name. Fan. Yes, Jolly 4 will be epic.
Jolly 4! Hey, dude, you got me in the title, right?
Yeah.
Cause I'm so close. I don't know why I gone Southern randomly. I am 5 subs away from 5,400 subs, which is like, I don't know. You tell me what you think. Even though, like, we're in the thousands, I still like consider like 5.4k, 5.5k, 5.6k. I still consider those milestones, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
even though they're not like a 6,000 or a 7,000 or whatever, it's still a milestone, to be honest. And it's like I'm excited because this is the first milestone I'll be hitting in almost a year. Because once everything happened last year, I kind of haven't been grinding out YouTube, but now I feel like I'm back in the zone. And it's kind of nice to change the numbers to be like, oh, I am doing something with this. I'm not just going crazy. Like, oh, there's numbers to support this. Like, this is cool. It's kind of humbling in a way.
I'm
I
being
feel like
told that you don't approve of having 2 streams.
I don't approve of having 2 streams. What do you mean?
I don't know. Some dude just says you don't approve of having 2 streams.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's weird.
The VHS.
Yeah. I wasn't aware. I didn't approve of that. I guess that's new. I don't know what he's talking about. If you can elaborate. All right. Yeah. Start opening up your stream. I mean, does he mean like double streaming? Like, I don't know. That's what I've been doing.
I don't even know.
And then you're streaming as well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't approve of double streaming. Right now we're doing 3 streams. Gaseed and then me 1, me 2. Me 1, me 2. All right. I'm going to actually click the go live now. We are live, I believe,
No
as
more
a
saying any
YouTube short.
slurs.
Ah, man, there goes my weekend planned. And we are live. No, you can actually slip in some racism on the weekend with the boys, I think. I think if you do it on the weekend, that's pretty chill. But I think it only becomes a issue when it becomes like a weekday fun bit, right? I feel like if you're just regularly slinging some slurs on the weekday, I feel like that's where it gets problematic. But on the weekend, it's like, oh, you just chilling with the boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be there. There goes David and his racist rant again. Boys will be boys. But it's only when when racism is oversaturated. That's my problem with racism. Hashtag bring back fun racism. I'm kidding, guys. Don't do any of that stuff, please. Okay, let me pull up the stream on desktop. I just got back from school. What's up? Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Good timing. Good timing. All right. And I'll let you go ahead do the introduction, bro. I'll let you go ahead do the introduction to this because Lord knows you've been waiting a while. So I'll let you start off the introduction and kind of catch people up. What are we doing here today?
Okay, so pretty much we've already watched probably half an hour of this video on our previous stream. It's on the full timeline of Poppy Playtime, of the full story and lore, and then we're just going over theories and stuff. If we could get to the end of it, which I do not think we're gonna get to the end of it this time, but hey,
holy crap!
More streams.
Yeah. So
Huh?
The beginning of the end of me milking Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 for views, honestly, because this is, first of all, I enjoy looking at conspiracy theories. I don't enjoy them enough for me to go out of my way and watch them, right? But also watching them with the chat, watching them with the audience, watching this type of stuff with y'all is so fun because y'all are able to give me more information that I don't know. Currently, we have 17 concurrent viewers, guys. I just need 5 more subscribers. Yeah.
Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I tell you, man. I'm telling you. I've been telling you over and over. You're going to make me sound like Donald Trump. You need to listen to me. This is be huge. YouTube Shorts Live are huge right now. They're very huge. So that's what's happening. We just need 4 more subscribers. Are we about to hit 5.4K in the beginning of the stream? 4 more subs. Are we about to hit 5.4K in the beginning of this stream, guys?
How do I set that up?
54 concurrent viewers. 54 English is hard. I could show you after stream if that's okay.
All right, yeah.
Because the last thing I want to do is like have 60 people watching a nothing sandwich.
Yeah.
So for some reason it's not loading your screen. Could you like close it and then open it again?
Yeah.
All right. How was the guy Cassid was talking about, Mr. Locke? What were you talking about? What did you say?
He was talking about what's it called? You didn't approve of double streaming.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. Why? I disapprove of the double streaming. If you double stream, you're banned. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in. We have almost 100 concurrent people watching. Wow. That hasn't happened in a while. Guys, subscribe. Hold on. We're going to get into the conspiracy theories. This is a crazy start to the stream. We have 100 people concurrently watching the YouTube short stream. Subscribe, guys. I am so close to 5.4K. Typically, I play video games. Horror games is something I really enjoy. Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm going to be finishing Five Nights at Freddy's 3 soon. I need to play Security Breach. I need to finish Cuphead. I'm really close to finishing. Really, really close. I'll play all kinds of horror games. Pizza Tower. If you like video games, chances are you'll like my channel. If you like me. Hopefully you like me. So subscribe. I'm really close to 5.4K. I'm going to stop begging now because I'm just going to seem like a loser. So we have 118 views. This is ridiculous. 118 views. Subscribe to my boy Cassid as well. This is insane. This is crazy. I'm so shocked. I'm so sorry, dude. It's just the 120 concurrent viewers. When was the last time I've seen that? It's been like a year.
Yeah, we should probably run it up before people leave.
Let's run it up.
Playtime Chapter 1. However, I do want to share a hidden VHS that can be watched on the Mob Entertainment YouTube channel, which gives some insight into Poppy. The VHS tape is titled Poppy Playtime Doll Maintenance Video.
And this one we did not watch, by the way.
And had a clear warning to not actually...
Yeah,
wait, this is still part of Chapter 1? I thought we watched everything Chapter 1.
No, this is a VHS tape. This was not on chapter 1. It was just on the YouTube channel, but we didn't get to watch this one.
Okay, fair enough. 130 concurrent viewers. Guys, I just need 4 of y'all to subscribe. Only 4 of y'all to subscribe. That's not a lot of people. Only 4 more people to subscribe, and I'll hit 5.4K. But, yeah, you can click play.
Continue watching the tape. A warning that we will continue to ignore, because this is a horror game, damn it, and we will never heed any warnings. First step, paint her face. Second step, polish her shoes. Then we just skip 3 steps and brush her hair. Now we've thrown steps out altogether. What the hell is going on here? So it seems that Poppy also has human blood, and the maintenance person has removed what appears to be a device from her back. She is all better now, still creepy as all hell, but better. Timeline-wise, we're jumping off where we left off in the first chapter, and we are greeted with another amazing Playtime co-advertisement.
Okay, believe it or not, you're gonna call me crazy. Hang on.
Okay.
But prior...
Timeline-wise, we're jumping off where we left off.
What are you talking about?
Pause it. What are you talking about? Prior to the chapter coming out, I actually saw like an image very similar like this in one of my dreams. Call me crazy, but
Should we call him crazy, chat? Should we call him crazy? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like bullying right now. No, it's okay. Nah, dude. Hey, I don't know. Maybe God maybe God knows how much you love this game, and he was just like giving you a little early access. I don't know, dude. That's hey, who am I to say? It's not like you're trying to convince me aliens came down from Earth. Hey, what's up, D'Angelo? If that's how you D'Angelo, yeah. Guys, we just hit 5.4K. I knew we'd be hitting it today.
Yep,
we just hit 5.4K. I'm going to go ahead and I got to, guys, in that description, if you're going to subscribe to me, you got to subscribe to my boy, Cassid, as well. We're doing this collab together. 5.4K, bro. This is the first milestone I hit since my cat died, bro, which is crazy because it's like, and I'll leave this quick. But I've been so ready for this day. It's just nice to kind of leave that all behind. I feel like it's because to know my channel's finally growing again after all that. It's real nice. It's real nice. You can click play unless you got something to say.
No,
I appreciate you all.
And we are greeted with another amazing Playtime co-advertisement. This one is titled Mummy Longlegs and is dated February 2nd, 1991, and of course contains a spooky face that appears for like a millisecond. It's actually embarrassing how long it took me to pause on this exact frame, but there you go, nightmares, you're welcome. Mummy Longlegs has elastic arms and legs that allows her to tie herself around objects and do some crazy spider type crap. In normal Playtime Co fashion, we have our advert going from bright, fun and energetic to dark, dismal and horrible in a matter of seconds.
Pause it real quick.
As images of a person.
So I don't have anything to say, but I do want to show you guys this. And then I won't pause anymore because it'll be unfair to Cassid's live stream. Subscribe to Cassid. He started the live stream sooner than me, by the way. So subscribe to him. But if you click the 3 dots in the top right corner of the short stream, you will be able to hit that like button. You will be able to hit a like button. It will lead you to the like button. The 3 dots in the top right corner of the short, it'll lead you to the like button. Weird? Yeah, but that's how you do it. And subscribe, guys. And subscribe. But yeah, sorry. Had to say that because I feel like a lot of people don't even know. It's weird. Why do they have it like that? And bro, even though I've been telling you for a little while, you need to hop on this.
Yeah, I know.
And I told you about shorts. I haven't misled you once. After this stream, we got to get it figured out for you. Because you're taking a massive L right now by not doing this, and I'll tell you why. This is a new feature. YouTube loves to push out new features the most. If you ever want to grow as a creator, hop on something while it's new. Hop on a trend. Hop on it while it's fresh. That's so important to do.
Yes.
I think... sorry, was your mom liking my speech or something?
No.
Hey, what's up, Chrissy girl? We just hit 5.4K. This is insane. All right, you can click play.
And running through the city is showing. The voice of Poppy can be heard saying to wake up, and she even makes a subtle appearance with her face appearing in the image. We find ourselves back in the Red Room, now with Poppy missing from the container that she once resided in. It leaves us heading back into the facility as we can see pictures of Huggy Wuggy and another toy. Now it's a little bit of a spoiler, but this character is named Bron. We actually briefly saw the toy version of this guy in the first chapter, but keep his name in mind. We find the door with the name Elliot Ludwig above it. This is the owner of Playtime Co., and we saw him briefly in the video at the start of chapter 1. The door is locked, but the voice of Poppy can be heard calling out to us, telling us which way to go. Again, I don't think I'm going to be listening to the newly released Demon Doll, but we are already so committed at this point. It is what it is. We find a cardboard cutout of Huggy Wuggy, looking much more pleasant than our previous meeting. We can hear his voice now, and to be honest, he sounds a bit like Goofy.
Does someone need a hug?
You can't fool me, pal. I'm familiar with your game.
Did he say
We get the key and open Elliot's door. The room is full of children's drawings and of different Playtime Co. toys and messages to Ludwig, not to mention another VHS tape. And a note describing an experiment 814. It mentions an experiment utilizing a live rat. It was fed 3 food portions daily for 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, the rat was killed and submerged into a poppy flower and preservative gel mixture. A week later, an electric shock was applied to the rat while it was still in the gel, in an attempt to revive it. The rat remained unresponsive. They still believe in the potential of the poppy flower. Its unusual properties lead them to believe that the proper mixture and procedure could actually have life-altering properties. Not to mention that the poppy flower also holds heavy symbolism, something they believe has great meaning, before signing off mentioning that perhaps something larger than a rat would yield different results. This VHS is sort of a type of documentary, explaining just how much of a great man Elliot Ludwig was, with a notable black box placed over his face in each of the pictures of him. The video goes on to explain how much of a hard worker he is, and how he constantly looks to innovate and create new things. In the 1960s, Ludwig lost a close family member, and focused his time into creating the Playtime Corporation, pushing through his issues and depression. Just as it is about to explain the story from the beginning, the tape cuts off, as an ominous noise plays over the tape. Well, back to the corridors. We come to find Poppy as she is attempting to put the power back on, and she asks us for our help in doing so. Once the power is back on, she thanks us for freeing her, and tells us that she would like to repay the favor by helping us out of this place using the train codes that she has. She plans on guiding us and, more importantly, following us throughout the vents.
Polymailers are a great...
Speaking of ads, you know what's weird? One of my streams got yellow signed again. One of them did and one of them didn't. You can imagine the one with 3 views is yellow signed and the one with 13 views isn't. I understand the views on the shorts are going down. That's okay. We hit a milestone today, regardless of if the views go down. Bruh, like, dude, it's we had 338 views so far, which is insane. Good. I think it also kind of comes into play that I uploaded a banger short yesterday. I'm not sure if y'all been watching the shorts, been watching the content I've been pushing out, but that short alone has like 3.4K. And it's still like being pushed out by the YouTube algorithm. So like the best way to like promote my stuff is show a YouTube short and then like show me live. I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube is doing something like that when people enjoy the short they're watching, and they might go, hey, he's also live. So we might be having some people come in from that, whatever. But the fact I hit 5.4K, I'm just shocked. I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked. I'm sorry to make that the main subject right now. Hopefully it doesn't come across as selfish, but I'm shocked. I'm shocked, bro. Crazy. Hit 5.4K today. 5,405 subs. I ain't talking about no Subway sandwiches. We actually growing the channel, y'all.
Hey, Dad.
Is your dad proud of me? The silence is deadly. I'd say his dad's not proud of me. Too late, Locke. I already was. I've been watching the normal streams. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. The second Locke joins Fortnite tomorrow, I will be entering the party faster than he can realize. Yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to be playing Fortnite for like 6 hours. That's how we can like celebrate 5.4K subs. We're going to play Fortnite for like 6 hours tomorrow. It'll be pretty fun, chat. So I have notifications on. Be ready for that. I'm ready for you to click play whenever.
System. Poppy can be found sitting next to a giant hole and gets grabbed and pulled down by a long pink arm. An educated guess would tell you that this is likely Mummy Longlegs. We jump down in pursuit, since the spooky demon doll is really our only lead out of here. It doesn't take long until we find Mummy Longlegs with Poppy. And not only does she steal...
What? Casita's not clocked in.
Wait, hang on a minute.
Do we fire the co-host? One in the chat if we should fire the. No, I was late. It's okay. It's okay. What are you talking about? 4 with subs. I'm proud of you, Locke. 5.4K is what I said. So 5,400, not 4 subs. Fortnite with subs. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, of course, bro, of course. It'll be a first come first serve situation. Moderators and channel members will be prioritized, but first come first serve. All right, I'm ready.
Our right hand, but also goes down the saw route and asks us to play a game for the train code room.
Tiger, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What?
Bro, my cat just walked off the keyboard. Great, now I gotta figure out where we were.
Well, back to the corridor.
You figured it out pretty quick, bro.
Yeah.
Us to play a game for the train codes that Poppy was going to give us. We need to win 3 games to get the codes, and if we break the rules, she threatens to gut and eat our insides while we're still alive. Nice. Great. Once again, a lesson why you don't go into anything abandoned with reported disappearances or deaths. It's very simple. We head into the PlayStation and can find more drawings from kids with the Playtime code toys, showing that they actually really do seem to like Mummy Longlegs. A recording is playing, welcoming us.
Explore abandoned places in real life.
Yeah.
Games like this is why he won't. I just hit 400 views total, guys. I appreciate y'all. All right.
To the game station. The person on the recording is somebody called Stella, the same employee that was having a life or death crisis in the first chapter. The first room we visit is the musical memory game, which involves us building and creating a greenhouse.
Why do I feel like we already watched this before? I'm getting deja vu. I don't know what the heck.
And that will replace our lost red hand. We end up in another room with a bunch of televisions around.
I said, why do I feel like we already watched this? I'm getting deja vu or something.
You get deja vu. You probably seen like different versions of this.
Yeah.
You probably seen a bunch of theories on this.
Yeah.
You be eating this stuff.
Yeah. For breakfast.
And we begin our game. It tests cognitive ability through sequence repetition. You see a color on the screen and a pattern. You need to repeat that pattern. Quite simple really, except for the twist that Bunzo, another Playtime code toy, is descending from above us. If we succeed, Bunzo goes further up. If we fail, Bunzo gets closer to us.
Pause it real quick if you don't mind. The saddest time of the year has happened. It just hit. Oh, you might be going 9/11? No. Gabriel is leaving. Gabriel's leaving. So sorry to see you go. Thanks for joining. Thanks for showing support to Cassid as well. I know you popped up in his stream. You're real for that. Yes, we're gonna be playing Fortnite tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'm sorry you gotta go. But I appreciate everyone tuning in. Hit that like button, share the stream out. Thank y'all for 5.4K, and have a great night, Gabriel. All right, you can click play.
Very bad day. Mummy Longlegs arrives but mentions how long it's been since this place has been up and running, and also putting out that old Bunzo there is quite hungry after all this time. We managed to get the puzzle done, to the point that it becomes goddamn impossible, so we hit the big old eject button, stopping
I hate
the machine.
That word.
Luckily, Mummy Longlegs thinks that the machine just broke and gives us part of the train code as a reward. We can come across Bron just sitting dormant, and not really doing a hell of a lot in the rejected room. Quite frankly, I appreciate it. It's a nice change. We find a tape and can see a toy speaking while sitting on the toilet. I was 100% convinced that this was Garfield when I first saw him, but apparently he has just been demoted as a toy due to its disgusting nature, with the whole fact that the toy is called Sir Poopsalot.
It's gotta be inspired by Garfield.
I mean, the box even has a bunch of dad jokes. Management literally left a note for this thing saying that whoever came up with the idea should be ashamed of themselves, and quite frankly, I agree. But I'm not sure if the Sir Poopsalot is a bloodthirsty demon toy just yet, but if he isn't, I'll give him a pass. We get back to the game station and get ready for our special second game, Whack-a-Wuggy. You remember that guy from Chapter 1? Yeah, it's got to do with him. It's time to test our reaction time. A Huggy Wuggy will pop out from the holes around us and we need to hit the crap out of them. Pretty simple stuff.
Love this game.
Mummy Longlegs mentions that the toys used to have strings attached.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, bro, it was fun.
It's my least favorite one.
Bro, I had so much fun with it, low-key. That's crazy.
It's too dark. I wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the lights going out.
Fair.
To them to stop them from getting too close to the kids, but we of course don't have that luxury. After some wuggy whacking, we get another congratulations and yet another train code and head back towards the game station. We do, however, get a visit from this friendly chap, a pink-looking Huggy Wuggy, who opens up the door for us and politely lets us through without murdering us. A step in the right direction. This toy is called Kissy Missy. We saw her a few times in artwork throughout Chapter 1 and 2. We get another VHS and... hold up, is that Jacksepticeye? What the hell? I can't say I expected to see him here. Well, it's not actually Jacksepticeye. He's playing a character called Marcus Brickley, another employee here at Playtime Corporation. He describes seeing a creature during his shift that startled him. Explaining to Leith Pierre, he describes it as being 50 feet long with thousands of legs, and it's absolutely terrified of it. Pierre tries to dissuade Marcus, mentioning that it was probably just a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, and I did figure out who that was, by the way.
Okay, let me in.
It's PJ Pugapillar.
PJ Pugapillar. Yeah. What are these names, bro?
Wait, you know the long thing that chases you in the third game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
So he was describing him.
PJ Pugapillar. Sounds like almost like a thug or like a disabled bulldog or a pugapillar. That's just so weird. It's very unique, very interesting.
Supposed to be a combination of a pug and a caterpillar.
That sounds like a combination of a nightmare, honestly.
Yeah.
That sounds horrifying. Pugapillar. That's something you see in your dreams, your satanic filled dreams, bro.
Now look on his face is what I see in my dreams.
Hold on, let me pull up this Pugapillar. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, very mixed emotions about him. I want to say it's a good boy, but I don't know. Very mixed.
Something Marcus is quick to dismiss. Pierre asks if anyone else knows about this, to which Marcus replies that nobody else knows. This tape is actually quite interesting because it puts a few things into perspective. Firstly, the VHS is called Potential Problem, which doesn't bode well for Marcus's fate. Also, this shows that some, if not all of the general Playtime Co-employees don't actually know what's going on with the living creatures here. Now, if you're wondering what creature Marcus saw, we'll be meeting it very shortly. We arrive back at the game station and can begin our third and final game. This time, statues. We can see a poster as we head into the area of a centipede-like toy. The exact name of this is PJ Pugapillar, and this is likely the creature that Marcus saw. We get into the arena and begin our game. The basis of this is that the lights will flicker from on and off. When they are off, we can move. When they're on, we cannot. PJ Pugapillar here will follow us throughout, trying to catch us. And I mean, look at this thing. It is like the worst puppy imaginable. Mummy Longlegs comes back and explains how the orphan children would come here to play at the facility, and would call her mummy since she was the closest thing that they had to one. But she feels wronged by them since they would leave her after playing the games. She feels that she was left here to die, and doesn't feel that she deserved that. But since we were a previous employee here, we do deserve it. We start running for our damn life in what is one of the most nerve-wracking...
This is your brain.
This bro's making bank off this. He's making good money.
Games in the facility, I won't lie. We break into the control room and can find two more documents. The first is an assignment form written by Sarah Abel. It is a test subject form, stating that a subject named Michaela Hyssop is being assigned the toy of Candy Cat. It is evaluating Michaela's scores throughout the games at the game station, which now appears to have been used to assess orphan children for suitability in some kind of experiment. Firstly, Michaela got a rating of 3 in the musical memory, the rating being between 1 and 5, mentioning that she would get panicked whenever she got the pattern incorrect. In the Waka Wuggy game, she also got a rating of 3, struggling with the grab pack and was slow to notice them in the first place, but did actually react quite quickly when she did notice them. And finally, she got a rating of 1 in the statues game, the worst score possible, since Michaela wasn't paying attention and apparently was screaming and pointing at nothing. The note ends abruptly with blood in the corner, suggesting that Sarah was possibly attacked while writing it. From the other document found was another test subject assessment form, written by Matteo Lata. It is also for Michaela Hyssop, but this time around her scores are much better, scoring a 4 in musical memory, a 3 in Waka Wuggy, and 4 in statues. But it also states that she lacks...
I have absolutely no idea, but for some reason I read the results for musical memory, Michaela 8. I see accurate, and for some reason I saw 8. I'm just like, wait a minute. Michaela 8. Few mistakes were made.
Focus on the statues game, pointing out that there's something that's drawing her attention elsewhere. The page ends abruptly also, meaning that Mateo was likely attacked or killed at the same time that Sarah was. We head downstairs as Mummy Longlegs calls out to us, mentioning that we won. and return to her immediately so she can give us the final code. But it is pretty damn obvious that we would not survive that encounter, since she openly states that she wants to kill us. We find another document upstairs, this time a transfer request for Mummy Longlegs, or otherwise known as Experiment 1222. It even states a real name, Marie Payne. It points out that she acts violently towards staff, but motherly towards other experiments since she is very protective of them. The staff view the hostility as problematic, but think that they have a solution. They want to transfer her to the high security maintenance, and have her see the children on a more regular basis, as they believe it would not only improve her behavior, but she would also be unlikely to act out in front of the...
She's a high risk, so their idea was, hey, let's put her in front of children.
Yeah.
Jeez, wonder what could go wrong here.
Yeah.
Man, in America? Bro, if someone stubs their dang foot near you, they're gonna sue you. What were they thinking?
Yeah, what
this
country
was
is this
bound
in?
to be trouble. This is just pure stupidity. Crazy. Dang. Not America. Fake news.
Yeah, UK. Definitely UK.
For sure. Right,
Children. We find another VHS later that is Pierre addressing the complaints from people about a very large spider that was spotted by staff. He emphasizes
that's not the right tape.
That no spider that size exists, and that a specialist team will come down here to investigate, and to just continue on with their jobs and quit complaining. Dear God! Oh, I hate jump scares so much, I really do. Mummy Longlegs reminds us just how much she hates cheaters like us, and has decided to play
one... real quick. Because here's one thing. We got to make sure we're having lots of commentary. What is your general... I don't have much thoughts right now, but like, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking overall? Where do you think this is heading? What do you know? What do you don't know? Do you have any questions? Throw it at me.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so, let's see. I mean, I'm a little confused on, like, what they were saying, like, to Michaela's, tests. Like, I'm not quite understanding why they did it twice. Did they... I might have missed it, but did they say why they were doing that twice?
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I was trying to make this, like, podcasty. If you don't have anything to say, it's all good.
Alright.
one final game before she kills us. Hide and seek. While running throughout, we can find another document. This time addressed to...
And that's like the second time she's had us cornered in that game where we'd have no opportunity to escape and she doesn't murk us. Like, it's it's her own fault she lost.
I did find a subreddit that I find interesting. Someone said, after escaping PJ by smashing through the windows, you can find two notes. The two notes about a girl named Michaela being tested in the game, and her supervisors writing down her results. The first supervisor said she was doing terrible at the game. The second one said she's being good at them. The first one states how Michaela seems to be terrified of losing the games, but at statute the notes are suddenly cut off mid-sentence. But they said that Michaela was distracted and terrified by something that, according to the supervisor, wasn't there. No, that's not related to exactly. It's kinda... I know the supervisors were killed by PJ, but was Michaela being distracted by PJ himself or something? I don't know. Sorry, I jumped ahead there.
Warrenbach Construction Company. It is written by Eddie M. N. Ritterman in response to previous communication regarding the construction of an underground laboratory. The project needs to be in complete secrecy, only to be known by those with the proper authority at the
Oh, that's got to be about Playcare.
Two companies.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie offers $100,000 in exchange for the secrecy, and is also willing to provide excavation equipment, mentioning that the more independent that they work, the more he is willing to compensate them. It needs to be built within a 12-month period, but more than anything, it needs to be done correctly. This is likely the experimentation area that was mentioned earlier. We keep going into the facility, and enter an incinerator to hide from Mummy Longlegs. I don't know how that's meant to work, but sure. Turns out it doesn't do much, since she pops back up and continues the chase. That is until we lead her into a compactor, which screws her up something wicked. A hand that resembles Mr. Scissorhands or Freddy Krueger appears, and gently pulls what is remaining of Mummy Longlegs under the door. We can find another VHS tape in the next area that mentions an experiment 1006. and we can see the same scissor hand from before. It mentions how the experiment almost breached his containment, disabling the digital security measures in his room, using pieces to create a laser pointer, which he then used to disable the security camera. This gave him exactly 28 seconds of being unmonitored. When the security camera came back up, the room was empty. A specialist member went in to check and found 1006 hiding in the blind spot of the camera, still within the room. The experiment attempted to escape, but another specialist locked the door in time, while the other specialist remained inside, resulting in a single casualty. It points out that 1006 is considered the most intelligent experiment thus far by quite a margin, as well as a ready willingness to commit serious acts of violence. We now find ourselves above the game station and collect the final train code, not to mention another document asking for windows in the game station since there isn't any. I won't say much more on it since it really doesn't add anything meaningful to the lore, but hey, Dr. Matthew Wason wants some windows. Do with that what you will. There is also a guide to proctoring in the game station. This is likely who Sarah and Mateo were. It gives a step-by-step guide on what they wanted as well. Report to the control station while keeping a minimal distance of 20 yards from Mummy Longlegs due to the hostility mentioned before. 8 AM the train arrives and all the children will be put inside the game station at once. The game order is the same as we did them. Musical memory, then Whack-A-Wuggy, and finally statues. One child should play the game at one time, and their performance recorded as relevant. The qualities being looked at are composure, memory, and pattern recognition and musical memory, hand-eye coordination and reaction time for Whack-A-Wuggy, and finally, agility, strength, and speed for statues. Once the children have left, give...
Okay, so I do know there is a level of lack of commentary in this stream, and I do apologize, guys. If you have any questions or want to ask us questions, feel free to, and we'll try to keep the conversation flowing, because this stream is a reaction stream of conspiracy theories. It's a slower paced stream. You know, we do all kinds of things, or at least I do all kinds of things on the channel. You know what's disappointing me, though? What's throwing me off right now?
What?
What do you think about Kanye West, man? What do you think about Kanye West?
I don't know. I don't really listen to Kanye West.
You don't listen to Kanye West?
Nah.
How white are you? I'm joking. What music do you listen to?
Not much. Mostly just Tom Petty.
Okay, I can't fault you for that, actually. That's okay. That's fair enough. Let's just say I'm so disappointed in Kanye West right now, man.
What did he do now? Trash album?
Nah, impossible.
Oh.
He announced that he's gonna be releasing he's gonna have a hub company, pretty much. To y'all know what I'm saying. He's gonna have a hub company. Without saying what I'm saying, he's gonna have a hub company. Which makes me so disappointed, because Kanye West had this moment where he was kind of in a conservative era in a way. And there was this one line Kanye said, and I love it so much. He was like, to be watching the hub, it's a form of pedophilia is what he said it, because he's like, that's someone's daughter. You know, that person is a victim to be in that scenario. It's not, certain negative situations had to have led them into that scenario. And he had like very like wonderful conservative beliefs that was like very made sense, very positive. And then eventually he just kind of went off the rails a little bit, and now he's just like, it just breaks my heart, bro, because it's like I feel like he was so close, but he's just, damn, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, because I'm a Kanye fan, but like this is where I gotta draw the line a little bit. This is like, dang, getting people into like the hub, that's crazy. That's so toxic for your brain. There's not a lot of things I'm fully against. Porn is one of them, bro. That stuff will literally rot your brain. It will literally rot your brain, bro. Yes. Ever wonder why there's like 40-year-old men living with their mom? It's because they were probably addicted to porn, and they don't get up, and they're scared to speak to women, and they have no drive. They have no goals. Don't. That's one thing I can very confidently say, chat. Don't touch it. It's not necessary. I'm so disappointed with Kanye, but yeah, sorry. I just figured quick little rant just to keep the stream, you know,
spicy,
fresh. But yeah, spicy meatball. My heart is broken. All right, you're good.
All the reports to Stella Graybar. We speak with Poppy, who is much more monotone and creepy than before, which I didn't even think was possible. She seems pretty happy about Mummy Longlegs' death, and tells us that it's time for us to leave using the train. We enter the code and begin our journey. The train here really reminded me of the train that we saw at the beginning of Chapter 1 that was moving on its own. Poppy thanks us again for saving her, calling us perfect. Too perfect, in fact, to leave, and changes the route on the train. She goes on to say that she's been waiting so long for somebody to open up her cage. She intends to set things right and believes that we will do whatever we must to help her. The train begins going very fast, and we attempt to slow it down, but it ends up crashing instead. The screen fades to black as Chapter 2 comes to an end. However, just like the first chapter, we have special VHS videos that can only be found on the Mob Entertainment YouTube channel. Firstly, the disappearance video. A man is seen driving a car while talking on the radio. He mentions that they have eyes on 1170 heading southbound. They are trying to cut him off, stopping him from getting to the public roads. We can also see cam footage from the 18th of June 1992, of which 1170 runs from the facility, which 2 staff members saw and hit the emergency alarm. We can see that 1170 is Huggy Wuggy from the footage. Within 3 minutes, security staff and vehicles have begun pursuit, and it's mentioned that Huggy Wuggy has travelled over a half mile in that time frame. They find him and prepare themselves as Huggy charges the car as the security team shoots tranquilizers at him, hitting him once in the left leg, but Huggy flees into the woods. They continue on foot and expand the search zone into nearby residential areas.
Holy crap!
But
Real
the
quick.
increased range has caused issues.
This is my biggest stream. This is about to be my biggest stream of this year. That's insane. That's insane. It doesn't. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't deserve it. It doesn't deserve it, chat. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have you seen the TikTok ban? Sorry, I know people are, if they're as ADHD as me.
Did they finally pass it?
They finally passed it. Yeah.
It's getting banned.
It's officially getting banned within a year if it's not sold to a different company or sold to someone like in America or something.
Did they successfully do that before, where it's like, oh, if another company doesn't buy it, then another company bought it, so it didn't get banned?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't they already pass where, like, it's banned before, or unless somebody else buys it, but then somebody bought it?
I don't think it was passed. I don't think it got that far. But I think this is the furthest it's gotten, which is, like, really concerning. Because I'll be honest, I'm not big on TikTok. I don't care for TikTok that much. I repost my YouTube shorts on the TikTok, guys. You know, I do what I can for TikTok, right? It's a platform for me to post on. Why wouldn't I, right? But to ban it though is just feels so like censorshipy. I don't like that. Like, I've learned a lot on TikTok though. Like, my algorithm has taught me so many things, bro. It's unreal. And to see them ban it just really sucks because, like, as a content creator, surprisingly, I don't care about the platform. It would be better for TikTok to get banned. It would be better from me as a YouTuber. In that perspective, technically, you could argue it could be better for me for it to get banned. But I do enjoy consuming content on TikTok. Like, I will sit there for an hour or two and, like, enjoy my time a little bit because I've got my algorithm in a way where I don't feel like I'm wasting time. Like, I actually enjoy it, you know? So it really does suck to see, for real.
Honestly, I'm happy because I'm free. I'm finally free. I've been trapped. I've been glued to it for forever. I'm free.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. This is what I think is gonna happen. They're gonna either cave in and sell it to someone in America, and if not, Trump is gonna run his campaign on bringing TikTok back. That's gonna be like if Trump is smart, bro. The biggest way to get young voters is to say he's bringing TikTok back. Bro, he would get all the young voters. All the young voters, if Trump could publicly say that he's against the TikTok ban, because he has said that he understands why they want it to get banned, but the thing is also, let's look at Meta. Let's look at how invasive they are. They sell our information. If you have an Instagram, you have a Facebook, you got a Facebook Messenger, bro, Meta is selling your private information.
Well, no,
that is a proven fact.
I think I know why they're trying to ban TikTok, but nothing else. The problem they have is that they're collecting our data, but they're not making money off of it. It's China that gets the data, but not us. So they're like, no, you're not taking our data. We need that money.
I don't fully agree. I partially agree. I'll tell you, it's more so about I'm not sure if you look at who is paying these senators but they have investment into stocks, and a lot of them are being sponsored by Meta. So it's a conflict of interest, and it should be illegal. So if Facebook is doing good, they're doing good. If TikTok is booming, Facebook is not as great as it could be. Instagram's not as great as it could be. So it hurts them. So they're lobbying, I think is what they call it. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so corrupt. I don't understand how it's not highly illegal. It's America is just so corrupt nowadays. It's very sad. Lobby and seek to influence a politician on it. Yeah, Meta lobbies. That's what it is. Facebook lobbies. Different senators and stuff like that. I don't. It's so wrong. Okay, all right. You can click play.
Issues with the team's radios. Now, one entire hour after 1170 escaped, we can see cam footage of one of the security members that gets ambushed by Huggy Wuggy. I won't lie, these tapes are 1000% scarier than the actual game moments. These toys are no joke, man. In total, Huggy Wuggy killed 5 people, and there is now 6 people missing, all while sounding like the most horrific creature known to man.
That's my goat right there!
It took 4 hours to finally locate and successfully sedate 1170. The second tape is called Relocation, dated August 8th, 1995. The staff is tasked with moving the giant from storage, the giant being Kissy Missy. They strap her for transport on a bunch of boards and load her onto the train. The tape has been tampered with and has changed the 4th step to loosen the straps binding Kissy. We can see that this is likely the train that we rode at the end of chapter 2, moving Kissy Missy, while more steps are changed in the tapes. Once arriving at the location, we can see the staff dead alongside Kissy Missy. The final video is called Restoration, as we get a glimpse into the experiment room of Playtime Co. It mentions a test subject named Thomas Clark. He is 59 years old and is dying of cancer, and also notably a previous employee of Playtime Co. since 1955. He has even volunteered himself for experiment, codenamed Bigger Bodies Initiative. The staff can be heard speaking to the Bron toy, asking if Thomas can hear them, and Bron moves his eye. He is even given the 1199 experiment number, and he has displayed cognitive ability, but it is estimated to be roughly half the intelligence level that he previously was as a human being. The staff believe that he probably fails to comprehend what is happening to him and how he became a toy. It's also noted that other experiments have noticed that 1199 is different. We can see footage of 1199 as the other experiments all surround him and actually attack him, almost killing him. The security team jumped in and stopped it, but 1199 still sustained considerable damage, particularly to his thyroid and throat, which were completely devoured. 12 hours of surgery was required to save his life and is now kept separate from the other experiments, and what I would personally describe as a worse fate than death.
Man.
Did you? Oh no, I was lagging. I was like, did you pause an ad? Oh, are we already going into chapter 3?
Yep.
We're already going into chapter 3?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more to talk about here.
Okay, so we might split up chapter 3 into like 2 parts, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love to try to make this our last stream on this, low-key. I feel like the even though the stream itself does good, the amount of people staying in the stream is lower than normal. What do y'all think, chat? Do y'all want a part 3 if we don't finish this? Let me know. All right, you can click play.
Entire animated short of the different toys at Playtime Co. called the Smiling Critters. Is it just me, or is the design choice to go back to having the entire eye black while the eye itself is white just adds this chilling undertone to these characters?
Oh, I love
the toys are having an
detail. Works great.
Yeah, I know. Like, they absolutely cooked with like every aspect of the chapter. Like, they made this look so authentic. And
they
like,
cooked hard.
Yeah. Like hang on. Here's a detail I noticed. Like, I noticed like with older television, like parts of the characters that don't move are darker than the parts that do move. They did that with Bobby Bearhug right here. His head is like
the design choice
brighter than the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that they really like just so much attention.
I never noticed that before. Aiden says, "What's for dinner?" I had leftover mac and cheese. I had like noodles or something. Bobby Bear. Bobby Bear. Bobby Bear. But damn it, Bobby. All right, you're good.
Wait, Bobby in chapter 3?
Used to go back to having the entire eye black while the eye itself is white just adds this chilling undertone to these characters. The toys are having an issue falling asleep due to the loud winds outside when a knock at the door shows another toy arriving, much to the delight of the others. A purple cat named Catnap. Using a kind of what I would presume is a toxin. It causes them all to fall asleep in the most horrific way possible.
It's funny, but it's also kind of eerie at the same time.
It's so eerie the first time you watch it, bro. It's, you know, I've seen the bit enough times where it's no longer eerie.
Yeah.
And I love how now that we're in chapter 3, we both have so much more to say. And that makes sense because it's more current. But I remember watching this trailer, and it really was eerie the first time. But over time, it's not as eerie. But they did a fantastic job, bro. I wish this was longer. Aiden says, "Mod me." Not with that attitude. Why would I do that? All right, you're good.
And it cuts to a news report, as the reporter mentions how the...
Why does that guy look like Jacksepticeye, though?
Oh, come on. No, he doesn't.
I mean, a little bit.
New
He looks familiar. If not Jacksepticeye, he looks familiar from somewhere.
Not Jack. It's got to be something else. Jacksepticeye. I don't know. Jack. Nah,
Just
not
looks
Jacksepticeye.
familiar.
catnap
And
toy
Aiden,
might be...
When it comes to being mod, bro, you gotta earn it, man. You know, like, I'll put it this way: 99% of my mods never had to ask to be mod. You just have to earn it, bro. Be active, be mature, be chill. You know. I don't see you a lot, bro. Come in here more. All right.
dangerous for your children to play with. It was intended to release with the same toys feature within the cartoon as they begin to sell in stores. But it's now facing controversy due to the inclusion of Catnap. See, Catnap seems innocent enough at first glance. You pull his tail and he seems to spray something from his mouth area of the toy. But things have begun to take a turn for the worse since parents are reporting that their children are experiencing strange and violent nightmares. The one thing in common among all of these children? The Catnap doll. Personally, after watching the end of that cartoon, it seemed pretty damn obvious that there is something much more sinister at play regarding that damn company. But at least the...
No cap. No. Really? No, I doubt. F to doubt. F to doubt. F's in the chat. I doubt it.
Wait, hang on. Here's my question, though. The credits on this,
okay,
are these the actual credits? Or do you think these are, like, just characters that we need to take note of?
Shoot, I don't know. I could lean either which way.
Yeah.
The actual credits could make sense, but then again, do they normally add credits in their little trailer things? Do they? They might.
I mean, no, but I don't know if they just did that as, like, an Easter egg or something.
Chrissy Girl says you gotta earn the mod. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You gotta earn being mod, Aiden. I'd love to see you more. Alright, you can click play.
Parents are finally starting to clue in. Playtime Co. have recalled every Catnap doll released within the Smiling Critters line, and even removed him from all the promotional material. While the cause of the nightmares and dreams is still uncertain, it's clear that your children are not safe with Catnap. Cue the title screen. We continue from our previous story point in Chapter 2, as our main protagonist was knocked unconscious during the train crash. But while awaking, we can see that something else currently has us in its grasp and is throwing us down a tube. A giant purple cat.
Okay, so something about this just doesn't make any sense to me. So remember, like, Dog Day's whole spiel?
I could use a refresher.
Okay, so he's like, Catnap was saved by the prototype, and then he started treating him like a god, and then anyone who opposed him, he would kill, and then they would feed the bodies to the rest of the toys that, that followed Catnap in order to avoid the fate of being killed. And they said, like, they haven't had, like, a body in years in the factory, like, upon years and years, which I'm sure they haven't since the Hour of Joy. So why did Catnap throw us into the trash compactor and not either if he thought we were alive, then why did he not kill us and feed us to the toys? If he thought we were dead, why did he not just feed us to the toys?
I lean more towards probably thought we were dead.
Yeah, so then why? But either way, it doesn't make sense because why would he
either
not
way
feed us
it's
to the
still
toys? Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's not a perfect plan. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. I wonder if you might just be looking into it too heavy. You know.
I mean, I don't know. It just seems. I don't think it seems that deep to think about that because it just.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just something interesting.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence and not at all related to the cartoon that we just watched. We're in a trash compactor and we need to get the hell out of here quickly.
Also, now this one is kind of leaning too much into it. What kind of toy factory has an industrial-sized trash compactor, bro? That is reading. That one is reading too much. Yeah. It's like, but it's just why.
Are you messing up toys that bad where you need that? At that point, that's like a bigger problem on its own. Like that's got to be losing so much money. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Which we do. Eventually finding a VHS of Claire Harper. It is an interview as Claire is being asked questions regarding an incident. Claire explains that the children were going to sleep like any other night, while Catnap had the red smoke in the room with them. But suddenly, a scream. Claire mentions that this was not just a regular old nightmare. The pupils were dilated and their lips were quivering. I mean, look, if this was the thing tucking me in at night, I think I would also have the same goddamn reaction. That seems like a reasonable level of fear to me. Claire points out that the child's eyes were darting around the room, and even reported that it felt like her blood was boiling beneath her skin. Claire panics a little at the thought of what that child saw in the nightmare. To which the interviewer assures Claire that she will be getting the best support needed at Playtime Co. But before that, asks Claire if the child described what she saw. According to the child, it was a monster but colourless. Claire pointed out how hard the child's heart was pounding and that her movements were wild, arms flailing and kicking her legs. It was a dream, but for the child it was as real as anything. It was right there in front of her. Claire asked the interviewer if she can see the child again to check up on her since the event, but the interviewer advises against it, saying that they have many concerns that need to be addressed at this time, but assures Claire that the child's vitals are normal and they will continue to monitor her progress. Claire loses it, screaming, telling the interviewer that she isn't comforted by that, before subtly suggesting that the little girl is actually her daughter. We can actually find a note that gives more information on this young girl mentioned by Claire Harper. Firstly, it's an incident report that was filed by Harper, and it clearly shows her as a counsellor within Playcare. It goes over the same description of what happened to the young girl after she awoke from the nightmares, but this time we can find out that the young orphan's girl's name is Marie Payne. This is where it gets crazy. Marie Payne is the same name given to Mummy Longlegs, meaning that the young girl that was experiencing the nightmares and required medical aid is the same orphan that Playtime Co. used to create Mummy Longlegs. It also mentions that a bunch of boys...
One reason I kind of don't like the lore so far is it kind of reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I feel like this is such a overly used thing. I want something more unique and original. The gameplay is unique and original enough for me to be fine with it, but I feel like with a lot of horror games, especially the mascot ones, I feel like the stories are just kind of lately. I find the lore overall mid, but I do like what they do to promote the game with the lore, with like the little commercials and stuff like that. But hey, it's still pretty cool overall.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, and I just feel like it's like a little more watered down than Five Nights at Freddy's. But yet again, I haven't.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know how deep through the iceberg I've gotten yet, so I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. I also feel like it's a little watered down. Hey, do you think you could turn on your camera and on Discord as well, even though you're using it for your stream? Do you think that's possible?
I could see if I can. Yeah.
You might be able to just turn it off on your stream, and then, as long as you share your screen, we'll be able to see your camera. I would turn mine on, but my camera, the thing that holds it broke. But Trash Cat sent me some money, so I'll be getting that soon. Bro, having crutches and going anywhere is a pain, though.
Yeah, my camera's not working.
Not loading, yeah. It's probably because you're using it with OBS right now. Do you think you'd be willing to turn it off in OBS and then have it run? Because if you share your screen, you'll be able to have the camera still.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
It'll just look better for the viewers, I think. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, turn that.
So they'll at least have a face to love and appreciate.
Yeah.
Because it ain't mine lately, guys. It ain't mine. 5,407 subs is insane, guys. About to hit 5,410 already. That's crazy. That's crazy. The short I posted yesterday been popping off as well. It's just almost 4K on that, bro. It's crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. This is, bro. And it's not even summer yet. We warming up.
Wait, so then how do I get my viewers to see my face?
Are you not sharing your screen?
I am, but it's on like. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, wait.
Share like the Discord call.
Okay, hang on. Discord. Wait, but then how do I get the thing on there?
Okay, hold on. Click the.
My brain is shutting down here. It's trying to process.
Okay, click the. I hate the echo. Hold on. Let me turn that off. Okay, I can think now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Okay, so
what I do. Wait. What do I do?
I was about to tell you.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, go back to sharing your screen. All right. All right. So click the little. Okay, move your mouse to the right. To the right. Now go down. Yeah, full screen, and then boom, and then wait. Do you have double monitors?
No.
Aw, shoot. So this probably wouldn't work unless you had double monitors. Oh, dang. Okay. I didn't think about how you probably don't have double monitors. Unless, are you able to... You can click share screen on a specific thing. Yeah, click stop streaming. And then when you click share screen, click the specific YouTube thing. You can click play through there. And then you can just do it like that.
Yeah.
There we go. Does that look all right on your end?
Oh, yeah. Wait, hang on. And then what I do is
it looks a lot better on mine.
Yeah, what's it called? I put it like that, and then I go to my OBS, and I put Discord up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll work, actually. Yeah. Okay, yeah. See? Haha. Yeah, that'll work. Sweet.
Okay, we were getting there. We were getting there.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, bro. Because I'm tired. My brain's pretty shut off today, too. No lie.
Wait, hang on. I don't care if streamer mode is enabled.
I can see clearly now the rain has... It's not has come, has gone. I'm offended that you saying it wrong, but it's okay.
Boys have been picking on Marie, teasing her during playtime. Harper says that it should be addressed before warning Playtime Code to not allow anything to happen to her little girl again. We find a phone on the wall ringing and a young child answers. He mentions that he doesn't want us to die and that we look lost, so they plan on helping us, providing us a battery in order to get out of the room. We can even find the train wreckage from before, to which the child points out that Catnap found us in there. He says how mad we must be at Poppy for trying to stop us from escaping, but emphasizes that she needs our help. They need us, and we are their mission, believing that we...
What's going on here?
What is it?
Oh, wait, hang on, never mind, we're good.
We could save a lot of people. We're pointed towards a place named Playcare, a home of Catnap, and it's mentioned how there used to be 8 of the smiling critters, but now there's only...
Okay, yeah, something's not working. It's not playing the video through the stream when I... Oh, wait, actually, hang on, here's what
Catnap left, and that Playcare is his church and hunting ground. This, by the way, is a great big example of why we should not go there. Avoid that place at all costs, please, for the love of God. The kid introduces himself as Ollie as we head down the tunnel. We get inside a tram as it becomes...
hang on, I can't do my camera here.
Okay. What, is it lagging or something?
Well, no, it's just, it won't, for some reason, it won't play the video. Like, whenever I go to Discord, it still plays in the background, but it pauses on the Discord stream.
Okay. Weird. That's weird, because it looks fun online. I seen the song for voice. Yeah, you do need to sign up for the voice. Good. Are you still there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Dang, we tried.
Yeah.
We tried and we failed. Ladies and gentlemen, we did not get them. All right, click play. What's
yeah,
the...
hang on. Just turning everything back on here.
Okay.
To move and a film is played. The film in question is narrated by none other than Elliot Ludwig, the creator of this place. He goes on a big speech about a particular thing that he believes the world needs more of. Asking different people, he got a variety of answers,
Lots of love.
including money, consideration, and faith. But for him, the answer is smiles. He points out that a smile is hope, love, and understanding, and he loves nothing more than being the reason that a child smiles. Creating a world with more hope and love, a place where children can smile and be protected, a safe home. So, Playtime co-created Playcare, an on-site orphanage. It is its own community and ecosystem beneath the facility, a place dedicated to ensuring a child's smile. I do have to say, by the way, that this sequence really felt inspired by
At Sparkle.
Why you gotta do this to me? Yeah, what up, Bane Bounds? That's cool. I've never heard of that name before.
Yeah, I mean,
are they a regular?
He's new around here.
Oh, okay, cool. You better have hit that sub, bro. This is me, Locker's live speaking, not Kassid. I encourage it. I think Kassid's worth your subscribe, bro.
Yippee.
by the opening sequence of BioShock. Think about it. The creator of the world giving their world perspective that leads them to create their optimal world. The slow panning shots while the narration plays in the background. Not to mention that both worlds being under something. Rapture was underneath the ocean, hidden away from the rest of the population, much like Playcare, hidden below the facility, away from everybody above. Oh, and also, who else did we speak to over a radio that guided us through the city? Just a thought. When we arrive, it's actually not too bad at first. That is until you take 2 steps and can see the blood on the stairway. Nice. Ollie rings and mentions that kids used to live down here, and now it's a mess. Yeah, no crap. We need to head down below the central statue in order to power everything within Playcare, and this place is quite large. We can find these little boards that show different members of the Smiling Critters, including Picky Piggy, Hoppy Hopscotch, Crafty Corn, Bubba Bobbafin, Kickin' Chicken, Bobby Bear Hug, and Dog Day. The one missing due to the rubble is Catnap.
Hold on, pause that real quick.
We get
Out of all of the ones he named, which one was your favorite?
Crafty Corn.
I love Bubba Elephant. Or Bubba Bobbafin or whatever the heck. I love that stupid elephant. It's like a child to me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, you're good.
Key from Ollie and head to the one place that every good orphanage needs, the gas production facility. This is the place that creates the red smoke that Catnap is breathing out. Ollie needs us to divert the remaining red smoke to the left instead of the right. We go about all the puzzles, but somebody turned off the power right before we could get the gas to go to the left, and now we need to turn on the backup generator, which requires us to go to the terrible haunted house up on the hill. Inside are pictures of some of the children that once lived here.
I love how
and
safe
rooms
this place
filled
for
with that
kids
red
is.
Yeah, for real.
gas from
It
earlier.
makes a lot of
A
sense.
radio can be found, and when played, it mentions that the body of a young boy was found on the estate of the late Elliot Ludwig, showing.
So I kind of was thinking about this. Since this happened in a dream, would that be considered canon to have happened? That a body of a child was found on Elliot Ludwig's estate.
I feel like it would make sense for it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be too random not to be, right?
Yeah.
Or not too specific not to be.
Yeah.
Like, that's just too specific. There's got to be something there. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
That Elliot Ludwig is no longer alive.
Sorry.
What was that?
I will say, to the people who are subscribed to me, I got like a bunch of YouTube shorts and videos coming here real soon. Been uploading the shorts. I got some Poppy Playtime shorts I'll be dropping. I'm excited to drop those. So yeah, all right. Sorry, just watching this has reminded me of when I played at the game. Sorry.
Live. The child's identity is still unknown, but the remains of the child were found in a duffel bag upstairs in the house. It was reported by police on the scene that the remains had been disturbed, since key skeletal fragments and even organs are missing from the body. It is still open to the possibility that the extraction of organs and bones could have been the cause of death as well. Playtime Corporation were contacted for a statement regarding the news and responded with this, and I quote, "It's sickening. Elliot Ludwig was a great man, and those who knew him understood that he was not capable of such violence, let alone what others now claim. He had a deep love in his heart for children like this one, making the actions of whoever planted this body all the more sick. We look forward to clearing his good name both in the public eye and in the eyes of the law." A phone can be heard ringing down the corridor. Ollie's on the other end telling us to run. And oh my. Yep, right with you on that one, Ollie. The radio continues mentioning how the public still doubt Ludwig's innocence due to his reclusive personality, which lends suspicion to the claim. His neighbours even mentioned how he would return to his home at strange hours of the night and would depart again before the sunrise. The drastic change in voice is a nice touch.
Sunrise. Some believed he was sick. Others that don't move an inch. Playtime Co., it seems.
Not to mention the cat claw marks everywhere. We reach the kitchen of what I can only describe as a literal embodiment of a hell house. We can find happy and fun, why was it done, etched into the wall alongside the VHS tape. If it isn't Huggy Wuggy, the video is addressed to the staff.
Stop demonetizing my stream. YouTube keeps demonetizing. YouTube, for some, they don't want to see us win. They don't want to see us win. They keep demonetizing my stream. Hey, it's okay. I already hit a little milestone. For some reason, they keep demonetizing the Poppy Playtime stream. But it's weird because they only demonetize one. And all right, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
Yeah, mentioning all the great things that they're doing for the children here, and also that if they are feeling unhappy about anything going on, the Playtime Co. is here to listen to their every concern. How gracious. Oh, and this.
And should you come back years later, your conscience finally getting the better of you, may you descend into the dark and the dust, finding all that awaits you are incomprehensible horrors, each hungry for your return, each
this is W
eager
voice acting
that they might find you. Perhaps they'd smile at you from a shadow, their smiling mouths full of teeth and meat and plastic, watching and waiting patiently for their turn at a warm welcome. Or perhaps they won't allow you such time to figure your place in the world you'd left, a world that's theirs now. Welcome home.
I love that part. I loved that part, bro.
Yeah, no, that's got to be probably one of the greatest sequences in a horror game I've seen. Not the scariest, but like one of the...
I think so. I have the perfect reaction to it, bro. I'll have to...
Yeah, mine was pretty good too. I'm just like, I swear if he crawls out of that TV, I'm done. Because I remember seeing something in the trailer about something crawling out of a TV. I was like, if he crawls out of that TV, I'm done. I didn't see something crawl out of the TV, but I saw like in the trailer the Nightmare Huggy crawling through the wall. So when I saw him on the TV, I'm just like, if he crawls out, I'm done.
You should start like recording your streams at the same time as you stream them. And then, like, if you end the stream going, wow, that was a really good stream, then you have, like, clips. That's what I've been doing with my shorts, bro. It's like, I will sometimes film extra, but for the most part, it's, like, the best moments of different streams.
Yeah.
And, like, Poppy Playtime shorts, I'm sure they will pop off, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta hop on that, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, brother.
Nah, we could have waited a little bit. Hey, I'll have to leave in like 30 minutes, but...
Alright, that's chill.
Alright. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. What do y'all think about this Hank Green looking guy on screen talking about Nintendo's and...
Yeah, that's some straight paranormal it type of stuff. Dear God. It catches us, and we awake back in the house. It's likely that we saw the nightmare due to the red gas from earlier. A neat observation.
No, really? That's why we passed out? It was because of the red smoke?
Is the cardboard cutting.
Bro's Bro's not Megamind. He's large cranium.
Bro discovers the most basic thing, and he's like, I'm gonna drop a 40-minute video on this.
Out of Mummy Longlegs. These cutouts have been scattered throughout each of the 3 chapters. Upon pressing the button, you get a nice little voice line. But this one of Mummy Longlegs doesn't actually say anything. Instead, it's just static, making me wonder if this is due to Mummy Longlegs getting badly hurt in the 2nd chapter. And if their fate relates to the cutouts,
badly hurt my brother in Christ, she was killed.
Does that also mean that the voice talking is not a recording at all? Instead, it's the actual creature. I guess the smiling critters would have...
You know, I mean, I kind of thought that too. I thought that's what was kind of implied when, like, you press the button and it was... Bzz, bzz.
Yeah. What? Yep.
Being static also if that were the case, but hey, maybe they're still alive. We use a gas mask to traverse the rest of the house, since the red gas is everywhere.
No, pause.
And we
hold on. This is a disservice to the few people watching. What did you what was that? Hold on, I'm confused.
That was what's it called? I was saying that's what like the sound of the Mommy Longlegs cardboard cutout made was. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
I do not remember that. When you made that noise, it like really threw me off because I was looking at my subscriber count and then all of a sudden it's like, am I having a stroke or is he like, what's happening? I
was just saying like, I was kind of thinking about what he said, like the cardboard cutouts are connected to the creature, so since Mommy Longlegs died, it was zzz, zzz, instead of an actual voice line.
Oh, okay. It all clicked to my little noodle brain. I figured it out, Mom. Grab the camera.
Find another VHS. This time it is about Subject 1322, who was pulled from Home Sweet Home due to abnormalities in his neural signals. We can hear a voice in the background ask the narrator what Kevin is doing here, asking if he is sick and why he would be taken away. The narrator is clearly concerned, but assures the voice that Kevin is sick and needs help getting better here.
Real
he
quick,
assures the child...
Have you ever felt bad for a Kevin? Someone named Kevin?
I don't think so, no.
Exactly. Alright, you can click play.
Who is revealed to be named Joseph, that his friend Kevin is getting the best care that he can. Randomly in one of the rooms, we can find Kissy Missy just sitting, looking at a picture of a child. Considering what we know about the experiments taking place, I wonder if that child was actually her.
I did not encounter
Another
that.
VHS can be found of a bunch of young children asking the teacher who was picked. The teacher informs the student that Dr. White has selected Samuel...
I'm sorry, Dr. White?
I know. Mr. White!
Jesse!
Took the meth!
Jesse! We gotta kill the children, Jesse. We gotta put them in the toys, Jesse.
Lee. Ominously, the teacher asks the class to give Samuel one last goodbye as he heads off with Dr. White. We are to presume that that is young Samuel there in the video. Oh god, it follows us around. I couldn't even imagine trying to get sleep with that thing in the room. Those poor kids.
I'd be bricked up,
the hell out of the...
Yeah, I deserve to sit in this silence, don't I?
Yeah, we're gonna give it probably about like 10 minutes.
Damn, that's way too long. That's way too long now.
House for obvious reasons. After starting up the backup power. As we leave, however, Kissy Missy grabs us and holds us to the ground. But thankfully...
Okay, something very, like, good I noticed is that they were able to make her look blue, so it's almost like she looked like Huggy Wuggy. But, like, that's, like, the second time in the game they've, like, did a Huggy fake out. Like, because remember in Chapter 2 when, like, she helped us? It's just, like, I don't know why you're trying to convince us he's still alive. We literally saw him die, and then literally a few minutes after this, they confirmed that he's dead.
I think it might just be like, I don't know. It's just purple, blue. They do look very similar. I mean, if you're playing Among Us and you see a color quickly go by, it could look like another color. So I guess they're trying to play on the psychology of it all. And it would be more fun if he was alive, maybe. Yeah. But I'm sure it does mess with a few people occasionally. Like, wait a minute, I thought I killed him. And it's like, oh. So I don't know. I think it's cool. Cool detail. I like it.
Poppy.
Like, I mean, the way that they did this was really great because, like, look at her arm. It almost looks blue.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
I completely agree.
Fantastic.
He jumps in
Bro,
and
hold
saves
on.
our...
I'm so sorry. We are 1 subscriber away from 5,410. I think it's because my YouTube short is blowing up, guys. Today's just crazy. All right, you're good.
From being toy food. Poppy reiterates that we can help them and is thankful that Ollie has helped us get to where we are, and mentions that he is the only reason that they found us at all. She rides on Missy Kissy's shoulder like she's Pikachu and asks us to follow her so she can give us an explanation. Poppy opens up a secret door that has a notable flower on it. The same flower seen at the secret door in Chapter 1, and the letter that we received back there in the first place. She goes on to say that she isn't our enemy, but she also cannot allow us to leave since what is happening here is bigger than all of us. She needs revenge against the monsters who have hurt us. She points out that these creatures are just simply tools of the prototype.
Yeah, you know, I kind of like, personally, for me, I kind of want to live, so I think I'm gonna have to pass.
Old-fashioned, a bit old-fashioned, but I see where your heart is.
The real head honcho behind everything that is happening. The prototype is the claw hand thing that took Mummy Longlegs in Chapter 2. We turn the power back on for Playcare as Poppy mentions how the prototype is the reason that she was locked away in the case for so long, and that it would not allow us to leave alive. She wants us to kill the prototype, since we're proven to be capable, since we killed Huggy Wuggy and Mummy Longlegs thus far. Catnap can be heard as Poppy leaves, mentioning how Catnap is the prototype's final obstacle, and mentions that Ollie will continue to help us. Ollie calls back, and using his guidance, we do some electrical work, restoring some power to the central statue. The crappy part is the fact that we need to reroute power from each area of Playcare. Alright, on to the next one. We head to the school since Catnap apparently leaves that place alone for some reason. Honestly, music to my ears. Oh, never mind. Thought we'd get a break from the killer toys for a moment. Silly me. Another Playtime co-toy begins speaking over the school speaker. This time, Miss Delight. She actually recognizes us and mentions how we used to work here, but is curious how we're still alive. Someone named Barb tells her that we are looking for our co-workers. She tells us to leave since Catnap wouldn't like us, snooping around the school. We find another VHS of Mr. Light asking someone where the children are and if they're safe. The other person doesn't tell her where the children are, but does assure her that they are safe. Then Mr. Light gets a little nuts.
And that was it. That's all he'd tell me. Probably because he knew I'd kill them all.
What's nuts about that?
A note can be found mentioning something.
Yeah, that's just my ex on an average Tuesday.
I know. I couldn't agree more. Crazy ones keep you busy.
Hour of Joy, which took place a few weeks prior to the letter being written. It mentions how all the children have been taken from the school and how silent it is now without them, before mentioning how something or someone locked the front door to the school, and the teachers have been unable to get it open since. They heard a knock at the door, something breathing. It wouldn't speak when called out to, and Mr. Light believes that it's likely this thing that's responsible for locking them inside the school. Spoiler alert, it's Catnap. She's created a weapon out of pencils, rulers, tape and twine, which she now calls Barb, intending to use it as a weapon when the door opens. There hasn't been food for days, and Mr. Light feels that she has been singled out to die since they blocked the kitchen with their bodies. She is so starving that all that she can think about is food. She can barely get herself off the floor, but Barb is now speaking to her, telling her to stay completely still so the other teachers think that she's dead. That is until she can strike. Barb tells her how she needs to eat and the other teachers wouldn't see it coming. We continue through the school and Mr. Light threatens us once again, saying that she can't wait to hear how our screams sound, and if they sound like the other humans that she's killed. Nice. Another note has Mr. Light apologizing for eating people, saying that they just needed to, and they had no choice.
You know what?
Casual cannibalism.
Pause that. That's better than most YouTube apologies. Can we agree on that? Like, he didn't even wipe out like a violin, nothing like that.
Yeah.
He just straight with it. Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna continue to do me. Is pretty much what he's. Hey, he's not even sorry to be sorry. He's sorry that you caught him. He's sorry that he's even in this situation where he has to apologize. I know he be eating them babies like they taste like chicken or something. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can click play.
Thrown into the mix. We start up the backup power and Mr. Light arrives and shuts that crap down so quickly and gives me the biggest scare yet. She is a bit like those sleeping angels. If you look at her, she won't move. But if you look away or lose sight of her, she will chase you down. It does, however, turn out that gates seem to be her one big weakness. Guess she didn't see that coming. A nearby note shows that Mr. Light and Barb found Catnap at some point and realized that he was the one that shut the door and forced them to eat each other. Mr. Light wanted to kill him but knew that she was not able, instead making a deal.
Man, where is all the stuff that I missed? Like, there's so much stuff in here that I missed.
Yeah, me too, but I'm not surprised. I kind of accepted that as my reality, to be honest.
Yeah.
Catnap. They would report what they see to one another, and most importantly, him. I know, it sounds like the meme. He is him. Is he him? I'm pretty certain that the prototype is him. We get beneath the school in what I can only describe as the type of Batcave that would make Bruce Wayne jealous. A nearby VHS tape has an ex-Playtime Co. employee speaking to another staff member, most likely Avery, about the poor conditions that he feels that the children are being held in down here, saying that they deserve more than a painted sky and fake walls. This is the same employee that can be heard in the previous 2 chapters talking about his issues with the company. In chapter 1, we heard Avery mention how Rich is the more vocal of the two, always complaining. This complaining actually got Rich demoted in chapter 2 to the rejected room, the same place that Poops-a-Lot is currently residing. He complained for years to the company, but never got a response. Overall, he seems like a pretty decent guy, actually caring about the orphans, further showing us that not all staff at Playtime Co. were evil or even knew what was happening. This is very easy to miss, but if you take a quick look down, you can see Catnap praying to a type of shrine.
Bro just vaporized.
Dang, bullying orphans, bro. W in the chat if you support that. Bullying orphans. That's always it's fun. They can't tell their parents.
Yeah, and it's always best to play baseball around them because they can't go home.
Damn, I haven't heard that one. What the heck? Oh, so funny, so funny. I'd be offended.
To
Wait,
grab
that was
some
a commercial for that? Okay, weird. Okay.
Extra footage just to see up close, and it appears that old PJ from the Statues game in chapter 2 is not doing all that well anymore. Many puzzles in the Batcave later, and we get through into another area of
Hey yo,
play
I got an
called the
idea for you.
Playhouse.
We are so close to finishing this. What if you put it in like 1.5 times speed and see if that sounds too crazy or if we're able to follow? Because we might be able to finish this today. Yeah.
The rooms are much smaller, as we can see little toys now wandering around this place. Thankfully, our little upgraded handgun allows us to deal with these little
This is so much better
We
for
can
my
find an
ADHD
interview VHS
brain, bro.
with Catnap, being interviewed by Playtime Co-staff. A very interesting point is made when the interviewer addresses Catnap. He points out that he should try his real name before calling him Theo. He tells Theo, or Catnap, that Dr. Sawyer is out at the moment. So he'll
Bro,
be standing
why
in
does he
his
sound like
replacement.
he's speaking in a normal speed?
I know,
Do you realize how
Yeah.
slow this guy speaks? Where we put him to 1.5 and it just now sounds like he's speaking a normal speed, and even then he sounds a little slow.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. All right, you're good.
As presented suggests that Dr. Sawyer is not breathing any longer. Theo has been in this new Catnap body for 4 years now, and the interviewer congratulates him for it. However, Catnap has apparently not been getting along well with the kids like the other smiling critters have. But now, with the red smoke, the kids love Catnap. I'm just going to play the game audio for the final part of this interview because I think they really captured the creepiness needed for this thing.
Is his, voice thingy still broken?
Prototype will save us.
Theo, nobody's gonna save you. This prison is where you belong. We'll let you out here and there to go see the kids in play care, but your home is here. And as for the prototype, his home is in the labs. This is your life now. Get used to it.
Prototype is in the labs while Catnap is stuck in play care. Got it. The place is designed like an adventure course for kids. A bunch of tunnels and obstacles to climb and have fun with. Down in the depths of the place, however, is a bunch of jail cells, which I am almost certain aren't in real playhouses. But then again, it's been a long time since I've been to one of those places. And in one of the cells, we can find Dog Day, looking pretty damn rough if you ask me. Dog Day is a member of the Smiling Critters and was presumed dead since, to the best of our knowledge, Catnap had apparently killed them all, before pointing out that there's nothing really much to save anymore, and that we're in Catnap's home, which means that millions of eyes are now watching our every move, pointing out how they all want to get under our skin and eat us alive. I think he is referencing the little guys that we were annihilating earlier. And if I can be honest, pal, I think that we have them covered, to be honest. I mean, I was using them as literal target practice. Dog Day makes an interesting point, stating that the prototype is Catnap's god, and Dog Day is an example of what Catnap does to heretics. The little guys are scared to get the same treatment as Dog Day, so they just follow Catnap and in return they get fed. The Smiling Critters tried to fight the prototype's control, and as a result, Dog Day is the last of them left.
Go ahead, throw it a pause. Well, we got a few viewers here. I see the viewers going up a little bit on the main stream. Be sure to subscribe to my homie Kasid as well, guys. Show some love to his channel. It looks like this will be the end of the Poppy Playtime conspiracy theories or game theories. I do know whenever I finish Five Nights at Freddy's 3, we want to make some reaction. Like, we might make a reaction stream to that or something like that. I don't know. As long as there's an audience for it, I'm down. I'm down, to be honest. But I don't know. It's still possible. It's possible. Alright, you're good.
And there isn't even much of him left, to be honest. He tells us to leave and save this place with Poppy before these little critters come out to pay old Dog Day a visit. Oh my, as if things could get worse for him. They somehow did. They possess Dog Day, chasing us out of the area, and we get ourselves back to the surface pronto. Ollie gives us a call and mentions the shrine we saw earlier, saying that Catnap made it in honor of the prototype, not to mention some background information on Catnap. Apparently before Catnap became Catnap, there was a serious accident where he almost died, but the prototype saved Theo's life, giving up on his own freedom in the process. Catnap views Prototype like a superhero that saved this place. Anybody that opposes Prototype gets killed by Catnap, and Ollie even mentions that the shrine is just a smaller version of what the real thing it looks like, which is incredibly worrying. We waste no time and head to the councillor's office, reconnecting power lines. We have another VHS tape of a couple looking to adopt a child named Jeremy from Playcare. This is the same Jeremy that walked in and asked how his friend Kevin was going. However, it turns out that there was some complications, stating that some kind of testing was going on so they wouldn't be able to adopt Jeremy. Oh god. Getting through the office requires us to have a mask on the whole time since the rooms are full of that red smoke that Catnap loves. However, Catnap does ambush us and locks us within a room and takes away our mask, causing us to fall asleep and enter one of those nightmares of Catnap. Within the dream, Poppy can be heard asking us to find the flower and that this place is not easily escaped. We can see the children of the orphanage and the creatures watching over them. Poppy asks us if we know what we're seeing and if we know what they once were, showing us just why we need to end this place. We can see Huggy Wuggy as the screams of people can be heard in the background while the prototype looks over. We awake as Catnap gives us a final warning. Leave Playcare or Catnap will be turning us into beef jerky. I vote to leave, but we're pretty committed this far, so why not? We get all the power together from the places that we've entered, and we have now charged up a big-ass battery.
That's another thing that doesn't make sense, is that how Catnap is described, that seems so out of character for him. To be like, I'll give you one more chance, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a villain. It's not supposed to be something, like, extremely understanding. I think adding a level of empathy just doesn't make sense. That's just weird. Yeah. Why is there any empathy? That's weird, yeah.
Battery is our ticket out of here, and Ollie is going to help us through the final steps. We get back down to the containers at the red gas and turn the power back on so it diverts the gas to the western side. Catnap arrives and is not pleased by this decision, to say the least. I must say he is looking a lot more gaunt and less furry than normal, but we manage to use the elevator to get out of the room that's now flooded with red gas. We find a log upstairs about experiment 1006, aka the prototype.
Wait, what? I completely missed that one.
Viewer mentions how Prototype has been awfully quiet as of late, but has learned a lot about him anyway. Before he can explain, Prototype speaks again, asking a question. We can hear
hang on a minute. I'm gonna look it up quick.
Alright, no worries. It looks like we'll be finishing this in time, so all good, bro. Dude, dang. Y'all killing it on both streams. I'm 1 subscriber away from 5,410. I know I keep saying, I'm 1 subscriber away, I'm 2 subscribers, I'm 3 subscribers. The reason I keep saying that is because we're growing. We're killing it, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Hopefully, be honest with me, Kasid. I'm curious, because I do almost feel bad mentioning my numbers and stuff like that. Does that, from an outside perspective, does that bother you when I'm mentioning it on stream? And you can be honest.
Nah.
No, it doesn't? Good. W, Kasid. Because I do feel bad. I've had some friends that are kind of, like, weird about that stuff. But it's like, I got to acknowledge the people here, because I'm nothing without them, and I appreciate it. Hey, they don't get it.
Log code 24459. In relation, experiment 1006. The prototype. Stubborn as he is, and always silent with each passing session, I'm still uncovering fresh data nonetheless. Today's discovery. End of log.
Ready to talk now, are you?
I possess
A question.
Go ahead.
Do you feel anything?
This question referred to what exactly?
You stick us, beat us, tear at flesh.
Do you feel it? But there's a secret inside you, 1006. Valuable beyond all measure. I cut and prod and burn at it. And I get closer with each
This would have been
session.
fun with more animation to it.
Yeah. Also, as I learn more about the prototype, I feel like now this could just be a complete stretch. I feel like there's kind of like an underlying message about AI, because it just seems like, because they describe the prototype as this like super intelligent machine, and like it built a laser pointer out of an alarm clock, and then now it's like talking in like multiple different voices, so it's like it's piecing together things it's heard and put it together to like speak.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I think a lot of games, movies, stories, books, whatever, they like to have some sort of hidden meaning, some sort of something, so they can feel like they added their value to Earth, you know, like,
Yeah.
what's the point of making a whole game if you're not going to have a level of substance? One might argue. Obviously, the answer is to have fun. Games are meant to have fun, right? But a lot of people, they like to have stuff like that. So there's a very good chance. I think you're right, yeah.
So maybe the prototype instigated the Hour of Joy, because I think AI like perceives, or if we gave it the power to be able to perceive it, it'd perceive humans as inherently corrupt and being the weakness of the planet because of like, you know, like global warming and all that
Holds
stuff.
them back. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I just played a whole game about that called Detroit Become Human. I literally just ended it like 2 days ago, bro.
So yeah, it must be like that might be why he instigated the Hour of Joy, but we don't know.
I think so.
It's just a theory.
So speak, or don't. Fight, or give in. Regardless, I learn something new about you every day. It excites me.
Thank you.
You thank me?
Absolutely.
I learn something new about you every day.
Okay,
Introducing
so now we know that the mimic can mimic voices, which is interesting. All right, back to the main.
After this, I'll head out. Yeah.
All right, bet. Wait.
Prototype can mimic voices and doesn't actually have a singular voice, instead opting to constantly change voices throughout a sentence. It's almost robotic in nature. He asks the interviewer if he feels any different, since he sticks them, beats them, and tears at their flesh, speaking as if it consists of multiple personalities instead of a singular person. The interviewer says that there is an incredible secret inside of 1006, and that they will burn and prod until they find it. The interviewer doesn't seem to care how 1006 reacts, saying that anything he does teaches him more about the secret inside of the prototype, and 1006 has a pretty damn spooky response.
Or don't. Fight, or give in. Regardless, I learn something new about you every day. It excites me.
Thank you.
You thank me?
Absolutely.
I learn something new about you every day.
Catnap arrives again as we do our side hustle as an electrician, but manages to use the electricity to empower our grab pack and fry Catnap with it. That is until Prototype arrives to help Catnap like before, remembering that Prototype had saved Catnap's life earlier. But this time around, Prototype had different plans it seems, and hits the killing blow, presumably killing Catnap for good. We return to the main room where Poppy is waiting, mentioning how we have successfully diverted the red gas and killed Catnap, but we deserve the truth if we're going to keep going. She plays a VHS tape, explaining that this is what happened to our co-workers that disappeared. After all, that is why we returned to Playtime, saying that it's something that
I
they
found
call
this
the Hour of
VHS
Joy.
tape very boring, personally. I found it
Really?
very boring.
You didn't find it? Well, it's not really supposed to be informative. It's just supposed to... Like, this is probably the most graphic the game has gotten.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Let's see.
People are saying this is like the highlight of Chapter 3.
Okay, yeah, I think I was thinking of something else. Cause yeah, this isn't bad.
In a moment's notice, everyone was killed, as each of the toys came to life.
I remember hearing every moment of it. It went on so long, so agonizingly long. They tried to hide, to run, anything to stay alive. I remember their cries. What's going on? Why is this happening? What are those things? Senseless slaughter, that's all it really was. They killed everyone. The guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. All of that death didn't fix anything. And then, once it was all over, they dragged those corpses down below where they'd never be found. And they ate the bodies to stay alive. Prototype has to die for this, for everything.
So, the Hour of Joy is a pretty damn messed up way of explaining it, but I've grown used to it at this stage. We begin descending down a nearby elevator as we can hear screaming from Kissy Missy above us. We attempt to get back to her but are unable, much to the horror of Poppy. And that gets us up to date in the Poppy Playtime timeline. I really hope you enjoyed the video as I had an absolute blast making it.
What's worse than what we've already witnessed? Why is she screaming in such horror? We'll make this conversation quick because I do gotta head out, but that's like, the fact she's like screaming, that's crazy. That guy did an alright job, to be honest. Alright job. I like Mattpatt. I think Mattpatt's definitely better when it comes to conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But hey,
well, I mean, honestly, I think he did. I think he did really well with like the year stuff, like 1979, like all that stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like that's where he did exceptionally well.
Yeah. What are your final thoughts? Because I do gotta wrap this up over here.
I'm never forgiving them for that cliffhanger.
Yeah. Feels like almost kind of like a cop-out cliffhanger, but I mean, it makes sense. And then we gotta wait, like you said in your stream, we have to wait like 5 years for anything. Yeah. So that's...
Okay, that's a little extreme, but probably like 2 years. Which is still
such a long time. That's still such a long time. Hey, Chrissy girl, I appreciate you still being in this stream. What do you think about this stream? You know, what do you think about the stream? It's a little more slow paced, less talking, but tomorrow is going to be a 6-hour Fortnite stream. We hit a milestone, so regardless, today's a W. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And as always, I enjoy hanging out with my boy Kasid. Be sure to subscribe to Kasid. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. There's no chemistry. A lot of the stream, I'll make a joke and it didn't land or nothing. There's not a lot of chemistry, bro. We need to play like some Lethal Company together or something, dude.
Yup.
Where's the chemistry at, bro? This was dry. This was boring. Hey, what's up, Zach Taylor? But no, I'm being a little dramatic. It wasn't too bad. Could have been better. Yeah. If this was a podcast, it would be a failed podcast. This would be an awkward first episode. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Are you tired today? You say all right.
First of all, I'm tired, and then also there was a very interesting occurrence at school today. I think we got I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube, but a
bomb threat?
Yeah.
Oh,
presumably they didn't say what kind of threat it was, but like the principal like went on the loudspeakers like, okay, everyone, we need to. He was like calm. He's just like, please pay attention to this announcement. We need to evacuate the building because we have received a threat. But what makes me think it was a bomb threat is he's like, if you see anything suspicious in your classroom, leave your door open. Otherwise, close your door on your way out.
Damn, you got every reason in the book right now to be a little... Yeah, and I'm tired. I'm super tired today as well. Okay, well, that makes sense. I'm glad. All right, that makes me feel better because I was like, dang, there was like no chemistry in the stream, which is what it is, but I do feel bad a little bit from the audience perspective. But, you know, this wasn't too bad. I enjoyed it overall. There were some highs, there were some lows. I mean, I hit a dang channel milestone. I can't complain too much. I think what it kind of comes down to is I've gotten to the point where like I'm consistently making amazing streams. So then occasionally when a stream are you still there?
Yeah, something's going on with my Discord. It's like every time I leave the app, it like disconnects me from the call. I don't know what's going on. Oh,
it's okay.
Wait, I think I know what I need to do. I think I need to update. I think that might be the problem.
No worries, no worries. Anything you want to say before I head out?
Yeah, please subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to Concede. All right, see ya, bro. Text me.
Yeah, I'll see ya.